So in this video, we're going to cover Aquarius moon in the 5th house and what that means. So as I covered in the general meaning of moon in Aquarius, which was moon in Aquarius or in the 11th house, I suggest you watch that video if you haven't already, because there's more info perhaps in that one that I won't cover in this one. But generally speaking, the moon in Aquarius shows an emotional need for freedom, an emotional need for self-reliance, an emotional need for detachment, because the moon shows us what gives us security, and the sign of Aquarius is about freedom, independence, sudden change. It's ruled by Uranus, which is the planet of rebellion, sudden shocks, disruptions. But Aquarius is also the fixed air sign. Fixed means a sign that has a constant state of being, and hence it could be like stubborn, but it just always functions in a predictable way. And air is about movement, change, mutability, which is change, being able to mutate and stuff to fit different situations. And it's also about communication and streams of information. Anyways, air is very ungrounded. So when it's fixed air, this means like a permanent state of being detached or ungrounded. And so the moon really doesn't particularly feel fulfilled in the sign of Aquarius, because the moon is about roots. It's about family. It's about being grounded. It's literally about our past, our history. You know, what do we look at in history? We look at our family tree, things like that. All those kind of references relate to the themes of Cancer and to the themes of the moon and stuff like that. Well, anyways, with the moon in Aquarius, this means there's a emotional security that comes from having detached roots. Like your roots literally need to be out of the ground in order to feel secure. So it's kind of like reversed. And in this case, it's in the 5th house. The 5th house has to do with our value to others. It has to do with our energy levels as well, because it's ruled by the sun. And it's also a fixed fire house. And again, fixed is a constant state of being. Fire is action or energy. And so the 5th house has to do with our personality. And it has to do with our confidence as well. So in this case, with the moon being here, especially in Aquarius, this indicates that the need for emotional detachment is in order for you to feel confident, competent, or for you to be objective, especially when it comes to interpersonal relationships and relations with others. And especially when it comes to dealing with others, like you have this need for emotional detachment in order to feel confident, or in order to give of yourself to others and to be of value to others. There's this emotional need to feel confident, and you achieve that through being logical about your emotions and appearing competent and objective, being intelligent. And ultimately, people that have this placement, if they don't have this emotional control over themselves, a lot of times emotions can like drain their energy levels in this case. So this would take away from their 5th house. The 5th house is like the sun, and it's what people value us for. Like, and these individuals that have the moon here, they need to feel a value to others. They have this emotional need for others to be able to rely on their energy, especially this will play out in relationships in this case. And so they have this detached, happy-go-lucky vibe to them. So hopefully that made sense. I feel like this one is relatively straightforward, but other than that, if you enjoyed Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if you wanted a natal chart reading, I do those as well, and the link is in the description. And other than that, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in another video.